Hey everybody, it's Coach coming back to you. And anyway, I'm coming back to you tonight with my tail between my legs. And why? Because I'm an idiot. I am. I got to take some ownership of that. I was an idiot a couple days ago when I posted a video regarding the Vista class ships. And while in that video, I did a little humorous bit, and I spoke about factual, documented engine problems that the Vista class ships have had. And the fact that, ships coming out that are brand new like that have brand new engines. I mean, if you bought a brand new car, for example, and it was giving you engine problems within, the first 12 to 18 months that you owned it, you would think to yourself, well, I bought a lemon. And, that's kind of the point I was trying to make in the video that I created. Now, the idiot part of that video was just a teeny tiny segment within the video that I said about the Vista. And what I said about the Vista, well, I'll show you the clip, but I'll also tell you about it, is basically that, I thought there was a good chance that it was going to go to dry dock. And I got this information and shared it based off of seeing, images of ships that were in service in June, and the only ships that were not highlighted were the Carnival Celebration, which is not even sailing yet, the Carnival Jubilee, which is still being built on the Celebration as well, and the Carnival Vista. So, genius me drew the conclusion like, oh, okay, engine problems, propulsion problems, missing ports, everything, and they're not showing up as, cruising or, available, to purchase, a cruise fare. I drew the conclusion that it's likely it's going to a dry dock to fix the propulsion problem. And, in the video, and you'll see it again, I'm going to share it with you, I don't say it's a fact that it's going to happen, but I think it's more fact than rumor. So I strongly suggested that it was going to happen. Now, if I'd have thought like a normal person, this is going to cause a lot of stress, a lot of angst for anybody that might be cruising on the Vista. But of course I didn't, and that's what makes me an idiot. And, again, I'm apologizing to anybody that is cruising on the Vista, especially anytime in June. Along with the Vista class ships, although I didn't say there was any reason to fear, the Horizon or the Panorama, because they haven't had any recent engine problems or propulsion problems. I could see how somebody on those ships might be worried too, just because of the past problems that I mentioned on the cruise. And so, anybody cruising that might have seen that video, but also the Carnival Corporation, John Heald, and anybody that might have had to answer a phone call in regards to, my video and how it came about. I'm also going to leave that video up for about 48 to 72 hours. And why? You might ask, why would I leave the video up? Well, because I'm not going to run and hide from it. I made a mistake, I screwed up, and I'm going to own it. I'm going to own it. So, feel free to go look at the video and see what a fool I made of myself. And I know there's going to be a critic out there. Yeah, sure, you want us to look at your video because then you make money off it. I don't make any money. I am not in a position yet on YouTube where I make money, which makes the comment that I'm going to share with you from John a little odd, because the person who wrote him, and I think the person who wrote him was just trying to exaggerate the point to make it, make John listen more or listen to his concern. But he referred to the YouTuber as, tops in the industry or whatever, which, if you're somebody that watches a lot of YouTube, you know that I'm not. You may be watching me for the very first time right now. So I'm very much not that, and obviously making a mistake as glaring as that one, I don't think the very top guys are going to make a mistake as badly as I did. So again, apologies. But we'll get to John's very, well, it's a video where he puts his foot firmly in my behind, but again, I deserve it, so I'm going to share it and I'm going to own it. And then I'm going to show you, well, actually, you know what? I'll probably show you my clip first so you can see what he's actually responding to. And then I'll share John's video, and then we'll do a little recap at the end right after this.
I just can't get away from a good time.
Three Vista class ships. Now, you may have heard the rumors that the Carnival Vista will be going back into dry dock next month. And, you know, by all indications, that rumor is not so much a rumor as it is a fact. I have not heard official word, so I don't want to call it a fact, but all signs and indications are that the Vista will be taken out of service, which may cause some of you Vista cruisers to have to change your plans. One thing I will say is Carnival has usually been very, very good about helping people change. Okay, so there was my stupid little segment. And again, I'm going to leave the entire video up for a couple days just in case you want to watch it. The only thing I'll say in my defense is, again, I'm not picking on Carnival. I'm not trying to bring Carnival down. As I shared with John, you know, I love Carnival. Those of you that have watched my videos, you know, on Coach Cruise, you know how glowingly I speak of Carnival, the ships, the crew, you know, the alchemy bar, the food, everything. You know, I'm loyal to Carnival. You know, so much so that I just turned diamond this year. I'm an avid Carnival cruiser, and again, you know, I got into this YouTube thing that we're a relatively new channel. We're not even a year old, and you know, I'm still learning. I'm still making mistakes, and this was a big one, and this is one I'm certainly going to learn from and hopefully not ever make again. And well, anyway, here is John's response to that very stupid video and comment that I made.
Not about freedom, but it's about dry dock. John, and then this person mentions the YouTube channel, blah, 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 the name of the YouTube channel. I'm not going to give it free clicks by mentioning the name, is the most watched YouTube channel in the cruise industry. Why has nobody from Carnival told us Vista is going into a dry dock and all cruises in June are cancelled? At least he has the decency to let us know and recommend everyone changes their cruises to another ship. Why should paying customers have to be informed this way? It's a scandal. We have 2 cabins booked on the June 4th cruise of Carnival Vista. When will Carnival tell us? So he then goes on to say about the cruises are not there and not showing and all sorts of stuff, which I won't read. This gets me very angry, and I do apologize if I'm going to use some rude words now. Crazy. Basement. Knows what's going on. Fed up. Sorry. Carnival Vista is not going to dry dock. The cruises are not showing for June because they are all sold out. I know that because I tried to book myself a cabin for a cruise at the end of June, but it is completely sold out. We have no inventory left, and that's why a cruise isn't showing. Please, please, I urge you, while a lot of these YouTube channels mean well and they're fun and all sorts of things, I'm not going to be too detrimental against them, but please take everything you read with a pinch of salt. I hope nobody honestly thinks that we are going to have some person sitting in a basement somewhere saying they know what's going on and Carnival doesn't. It's just preposterous. So watch them. There are some great things about these. They're a lot of fun, these YouTube channels, and we thank all of them for promoting the cruise industry. But please, can I say to people who do produce these, I don't care about the extra work you cause me and me having to say 100 times when I answer questions, it's not true. But then people call into the call center and say, we've been told on YouTube, and then that takes away a call that they could be answering to really help somebody.
Okay, so that's it. Yeah, warranted. Every bit of it warranted. And the one thing I will say is, you know, if you are seeing me for the first time, and that was the only video that you saw, or maybe you haven't even seen that video yet, but if you could do me a favor and go through some of my other videos, just to see that, you know, 90% of the time, if I'm doing a carnival video and you watch it, you're going to see that I'm talking about it, you know, if it's just cruise related stuff, not news, but cruise related things, I'm saying wonderful things about Carnival, you know, 90% plus of the time. You know, a couple recent cruises I've been on were the Glory in April, before that the Valor in February, and I did vlogs on the ship the entire time, and you know, just sharing what a great time I had, what a great crew that was both on the Glory and the Valor. I talked about, you know, how great, you know, the entertainment was, the food was, you know, the bartenders were, you know, the alchemy bar, everything. So, you know, I don't want anybody to think that I'm some big detractor or, you know, only say negative things or anything. It's more the opposite. I've been accused, honestly, of being too positive, not being objective enough, in a lot of my other, you know, videos. And yeah, I mean, I try to be objective. I try to, you know, keep an even keel, but, you know, most of the time I'm saying too positive things about Carnival, because honestly, that's how I feel. So again, especially to the Carnival Vista cruisers in June, those of you that watch that video, sincere apology for any of you that got any undue stress or anxiety as a result of watching my video. And I promise to do better. I promise to do better, and I will do better. That's all I have for you. And yeah, I'll be back, and I'll be better the next time. Take care, everybody.
I just can't get away from a good time.